The day she told me the truth, her voice didn't shake the way I expected. We were sitting in my car after dinner, music low, city lights blurring past the windshield. She stared straight ahead and said it calmly, like she was talking about the weather. At a music festival last summer, she cheated on me. Just like that. At first, I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because my brain refused to accept it. Festivals had always been her escape music, crowds, freedom. I trusted her completely. I never once checked her phone or questioned her stories. Hearing that confession felt unreal, like I was watching someone else's life fall apart. She explained how it happened. The drinks, the late night, the feeling of being anonymous in a crowd of strangers. She said it meant nothing, that it was a mistake. She kept repeating that word, mistake, as if saying it enough times could erase what she did. I didn't yell. I didn't insult her. That seemed to surprise her more than anger would have. Instead, I asked questions, slow, careful ones. Did she think about me? Did she plan to tell me? Or was this confession just guilt finally getting too heavy? She hesitated, and that pause hurt more than her words. I realized then that the cheating wasn't the deepest wound. It was the ease with which she'd lived with the lie afterward, laughing with me, planning trips, saying she loved me. That night, I told her I needed time. Not a break, not a breakup, just space. She begged me not to disappear, but I did exactly that. No calls, no texts, no checking her social media. I let silence do what arguments couldn't. During that silence, I worked on myself. I went to the gym, reconnected with friends I'd ignored, and faced the painful truth that I'd built parts of my happiness around her. It wasn't revenge, it was reclaiming control of my own life. A week later, she showed up at my place and announced. Her eyes were red, her confidence gone. She said the quiet had been unbearable. Not knowing where she stood, not knowing if I would forgive her, was driving her crazy. That's when I finally told her my lesson. I said trust isn't repaired with apologies or tears. It's rebuilt through consistent actions over time. And sometimes the cost of breaking it is losing the comfort you once took for granted. I explained that love doesn't mean staying no matter what. Love also means self-respect. I told her I wouldn't punish her, but I also wouldn't protect her from the consequences of her choices. She asked if we still had a chance. I didn't answer right away. I told her that if we tried again, it would be slow, transparent, and on new terms or not at all. No shortcuts, no excuses. For the first time, she truly listened. Not to defend herself, not to cry her way out, but to understand. She admitted she'd never thought about how fragile trust really was until it shattered. We didn't get back together that night. We didn't even hug. She left knowing that love wasn't guaranteed and forgiveness wasn't owed. That uncertainty was the hardest lesson of all. Weeks passed, and I noticed a change in her. She didn't pressure me. She respected boundaries. She showed up honestly, even when it was uncomfortable. Whether we ended up together or not, she was finally growing. As for me, I learned something too. Strength isn't about making someone suffer, it's about choosing yourself without cruelty. It's about teaching others how to treat you by what you're willing to accept. That music festival changed both of us, but not in the way she expected. She lost her sense of safety in our relationship, and I gained clarity. Sometimes the toughest lesson isn't loud or dramatic, it's quiet, firm, and unforgettable. And if there's an update worth sharing, it's this: no matter how our story ends, neither of us will ever confuse love with blind trust again.